Here is Cbrl, Cracker Barrel. That's in the news today. Let's take a look at the stock, though. See, 2020, this was up near 170, goes to about 53, bounced all the way up, after COVID to 180. Look at this trend line, all the way down from 21 to where we're at now, 25. This has been crushed. So you're talking, 180, goes to 80, bounces back. More recent, this was at 65, goes to 35, bounces all the way up to 70. And look at this, right back down because today's news, they changed the logo. The stock went down big time. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's look at the weekly. You can see here, peaked really 2018. Monthly chart. This has been around since 1984, at least in this chart. It was $1 or $4. Hitting 2000 got crushed with .com, and then 2009. This thing went all the way up to 188, I believe, 185, the high, 2018, late 2018. So this has been on a run for years, really. You can call it a slow grind since the 80s, pullbacks, and eventually at the break, I would call it above 40, and then it's took off, and now it's reversed all the way down. COVID, you tried to bounce again, could not get over this 170 sustain, and about 175, goes all the way down. You're getting crushed, and the monthly trying to come up. You had a pullback trying to come up again, but it looks like it's going to cross down. See the quarterly and the yearly. Look at the yearly. There's the cross. Standalone high 185, 12/31, 2018. Excuse me. So you can see here, look at this, 80s, 90s. Look at this, 2010. Then you explode it, and then you're going right back down. You have a crossover in the yearly, red over white. Look at this. Still going down. So this is going to dive deep. I'd probably go lower. Now, the new CEO, this woman CEO, another woke CEO, is completely a fool. There was the old logo. The guy there sitting on the barrel. Okay, that looks like something at least. And then they do this. Wow. A third grader could have did that. Let's make like sort of a rectangle and this put Cracker Barrel. Very interesting and great, marketing. How about do something like this, but put it in like in depth, an actual person. Put maybe cheese on there, color in the barrel. Make this more fancy too. Change the whole thing up, but keep that in there maybe, and put color to it because it's basically just what is it, yellow and reddish, whatever, the purple tint, whatever they're doing here, and that's what it is. So. It takes nothing. Like, you think about it, like someone went to college, marketing, that's what they did. They went to 4 years, maybe master's degree, to come up with that logo. There's people online, TikTok, YouTube, like people are creative at stuff. They would crush this. They would make something very good. Maybe even put something like, it looks like the country, you know what I mean? People making cheese, like very like homely, like you want to go eat there, like it's like your home. But this is what we're at in society. That's why I hate corporations. They're bland. They're generic. This come in. Like the food's bad. Like there's nothing home about it anymore. And that's what happened to America. Corporations took over, unfortunately. So this stock is cooked. It'll probably go lower. And, restaurants are doing bad too. All these chain restaurants. So that's it. All right, please subscribe to Mike Kim and Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Peace.